waiting I won't show Onana. When I see this man, waiting I won't show Onana go confirm am say this guy, Daniel Bwala, in fact, has been certified. You understand? Confirmed. They don't stamp in certificate. Say, now him be the chairman of all the political ashawus in Nigeria, if not Africa. He will still win that of Africa very soon. But for now, Nigeria. You understand? Will they push, make him win a continental? You understand? For the continent. They will carry and go the world level, go give him the award. Wanna hear me? This man that speaks from both sides of his mouth. The only man that within 1 year, he don't speak for Atiku, he don't speak for Tinubu. Now, the recent things where him talk now, you say don't they follow me on this channel and the gist why they care about this man, they come. This particular video I won't play for Onana, it will shock you. It will shock you. Now, a person will be say when he start this in Jamboree with Tinubu, after castigating Tinubu during the presidential campaign, he starts this in Jamboree. They call it ask some kind of question. He say he's still a member of the PDP. This one he's still speaking for that he doesn't have any problem with Atiku Abubakar. But that what happened during the campaign was now the campaign system be that, and now this is time for governance. So we could throw away all those ones face governor. You understand? Painting the picture that he is still in very good terms with his boss Atiku Abubakar. But the waiting he talk now. Hey, even when Atiku be ask questions that time, where all of us they ask questions, say, waiting no bude. Where Atiku they talk say, you be like say this country they on autopilot. Now Daniel Bwala can answer Atiku in boss. Say what are we even talking about? Say the president can govern from anywhere. He is not a bricklayer, and Asorok is not a black industry. Now in boss they respond to, but now in come and say, hey, he's in good terms with him. There's nothing. You understand? So I don't know. I don't really understand this. As in all Ashawo, it confuse me. They call all Ashawo, they wear pants, they wear bikini. There is difference between pants and bikini. I not just on the. Hey, if you hear what this guy talk for this recent interview, when I go even here say, he is not. In fact, he said me to go check the register of PDP whether he named it there. That he's not a member of PDP. Hi. Nah, Daniel Bwala, it too much. Kai! It too. Your second name should be Chameleon. Daniel, and the middle name Daniel Chameleon Bwala. He need change. He need change. He need change. Adroma. He need change. Pereira. Kai! Make I not talk too much. Make una help me listen to the recent exposition. Things with this guy talk on national TV. Listen to them. When we come back, are we coming back? We know we'll come back because it's a long small. Just watch him. Come to the comment section and tell me what you think about this man. This unyawa shaw, unyawa kuna. Political kuna. Watch him. Come and tell me what you think in the comment section. I give you Daniel Bwala. Watch.
But let's talk about your recent tweet. There's a tweet of yours that talked about the ability of Mr. President to govern from anywhere in the world, whether or not the vice president is in the country. And it's seen by many as a response to an initial tweet by a former principal. That has gotten quite a lot of reactions as we speak. I don't know if you take time to read these reactions yourself, but what do you make of how many have responded to your decision to support this government? Some have shared old videos of your strong criticisms of Mr. President in the past. Others say you have become spokesperson for both the APC and PDP. I think I read one comment that actually said you were actually an APC mole in the PDP presidential campaign last year. How do you react to these comments?
Actually, you have asked me close to 9 questions altogether. Let me try. Some of them have been answered before, but let me just say that we have, Nigeria, people are suffering under multi-dimensional poverty. You have the last election, which was characterized by hate speech and bigotry, which the campaign of the candidate from Labour Party introduced, where you find that a lot of his followers, which quite frankly, if you ask me, there are a few of them. Some of them are my friends. We share different views. We relate and we, oppose each other. But a greater number of the people who push for him are agitators. They are secessionists. I can call them Biafran agitators who happen to dominate the social media. And therefore, if you look at their engagement, there is nothing that appeals to them. For them, if you ask them, it's for us to wake up Nigeria tomorrow morning and see that there is no Nigeria. So I don't actually focus on those. So even when I see reaction that they say Nigerians say this person said this, I filter. You see, because life, you have to be able to know how you focus on things that matter. What matters to us as a country now, how do we advance Nigeria? That's the most important thing. Election is ended. Yes, I worked under Atiku. Yes, I was critical of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. On the other side, as a member of the opposition, it is the rules of engagement in politics. When you market your product, you demarket the other product. But you will not find a single comment from the beginning to the ending where I came down on the personality of the president. But when people even talk, they should have known that before I even went to PDP, I was Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's diehard supporter. I was, even in APC, I belonged to the camp that is apologists to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which was the reason why I worked with Comrade Adams Oshomole. And when the attack was so much, I decided to rather go down with him than to betray him when the opportunity called for me to walk away from him. So this is the foundation. In the primaries of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we played the major role in advancing his cause at a time when even some of the people you could say who have been his political godsons turned their backs away from them. But today he's not looking at them with bad eyes because that is politics. What I think Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, has done, which has now set him apart, is that rather than looking at politics from the prism of bitterness and unforgiveness, he looked at politics from the prism of winning, winning engagement. And that's why you see him keep winning even people in the opposition day by day by day by day. But that's not the focus. What we are focusing, my brother, is Nigeria. How do we advance the country? How do we alleviate the sufferings of the people? This is where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is focused on.
And we're going to touch on that very quickly. We're going to talk on governance and quite a number of things you also spoke about recently. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're still a card-carrying member of the PDP, right?
No.
Oh, no.
Yes.
That's amazing. The last time I saw an interview of yours, you said you're still a member, but that your soul and spirit isn't with the PDP. So you resigned your membership?
I challenge you to go and check their register, whether you see my name.
All right. So if it's true that you're returning to the APC, do you think that the party would trust you, given how close you were before leaving the party?
Whether they trust me or not is immaterial to me. The most important thing is I made a decision to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He trusts me. He gives attention to me. He listens to me. He encourages me. And that to me is more than what you can ask for. There are people who are even in the government, appointed by the government. They didn't enjoy such privilege. So I am not looking at politics from the prism of wanting to please everybody. The most important thing is your conscience and your works. Whenever I commit to a cause, you cannot see a percentage out. All of my focus and everything will be in. Even the fiercest critics will know I'm in. That is how I made the decision and commitment to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So what anybody else says, whether from PDP or even APC, will not move me. If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu tomorrow says, Bwala, I don't need your support, that's a different thing. But the person I made a decision to support, he encourages me, he gives me attention. That is the most important thing to me. It's more than Premier League trophy to me.
All right. Well, by the way, you've met with him twice now, and we'll probably talk about that shortly as well.
3 times, actually.
Oh, 3 times. That's amazing. Perhaps you will tell us a few things to discuss in the course of this conversation. But Mr. President is considered one of the most influential politicians on the continent before he emerged president last year. And we are seeing how that is impacting opposition politics as we know it in Nigeria. For instance, one of the biggest stakeholders in the PDP is now a member of his cabinet. I'm wondering what you think about the quality of political opposition under this administration. I remember speaking with the Benue APC Publicity Secretary last week, and he mentioned unequivocally that the Benue PDP will support President Tinubu in 2027 if some conditions do not change. Do you think that the Tinubu political stature has changed the status quo as we know it as regards opposition politics in Nigeria?
So what President Bola Tinubu is using, some people say soft power, but he's using the power of engagement, the war of attrition, and the capacity to engage. Now, as I speak to you today, you are only mentioning railway. But I can tell you that you probably record will show the chairman of PDP Governors Forum, who is the governor of Bauchi, he has declared his support to President Bola Tinubu. The key leaders in that party, on recent time, you have seen a lot of them who have come out and said they are supporting President Bola Tinubu. You know, the intriguing thing about President Bola Tinubu is that there are some who are not even saying they are leaving their party, but they said that 2024, 5, 6, 7, and to the second term of President Bola Tinubu, they are supporting President Bola Tinubu. Now, did President Bola Tinubu use any coercion? Certainly no. And this is why, like you said, it sets him apart because politics is about engagement. Politics is about collective and national interest. And politics, more than anything else, is about showing that you care for the people you engage and talk with. And that this is what, so that I know for a fact, God keeping President Bola Tinubu alive and well, his second term is almost done, guaranteed. But I'm not suggesting that for anybody to be overexcited or to be relaxed. But I'm telling you, if you're judging based on what you are seeing around all political parties, let me even say, before the end of the first term of President Bola Tinubu, Peter Obi is going to throw his support to President Bola Tinubu. Just watch as the trend goes. And this is politics.
What a prediction.
For centuries, the Ijele has been a revered masquerade in Igboland, a predominant tribe in southern Nigeria. The Ijele is a grand spectacle that commands respect, awe, and celebration. Today, Innoson Vehicles brings you the Ijele in a new form. A majestic, robust, and monolithic pickup truck designed to leave an indelible mark in the annals of automotive history. The Innoson Ijele is equipped with a powerful 3.0 L turbo engine and 4WD to conquer any terrain with ease. Make way for the Innoson Ijele, Innoson Vehicle, the pride of African roads.